Wednesday, my dear friends. This is Vanny Ocampo. Welcome to Pathways of Hope. I overheard one morning the religion teacher of my daughter saying during one of their online class that BIBLE, or the acronym Bible, stands for Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. As I was reflecting on the gospel today, I think I will have to agree with her, because in the gospel, Jesus was giving instructions to his disciples. This time, it is about dealing with sin in the church. For our reflection today, allow me to focus on the first two verses from Matthew chapter 18 verses 15 to 16. If your brother or sister sins, go and point out their fault just between the two of you. If they listen to you, you have won them over. But if they will not listen, take one or two others along, so that every matter may be established by the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses. I can relate to these instructions of Jesus because my husband Junjun and I are active in a faith community here in Ormoc, Leyte, the Servants of the Living God. And we somehow follow this instruction to the letter as we deal with some of our members who may have committed some wrongdoings. Often when people would hear about someone committing a mistake, the usual reaction is to condemn, to even gossip about the sin, or to judge the person who has committed the wrong. Well, in the gospel today, Jesus gave us clear guidelines on how we should deal with sin in the church. I would like to share with you 4 guidelines on how to do it well as Christians. Guideline number 1, praise in public, censure in private. I read this in one of Zig Ziglar's book, and ever since that time, I make it a point to practice this as much as I can. When you have something positive to say about other people, make sure that others are aware of the praise. But if you need to issue a reprimand or correction, do it one-on-one or in private. Guideline number 2, love should be the manner and the goal for the correction. Instead of reacting harshly or angrily pointing out the mistake, we must give the correction in a humble, loving, and gracious way. Speak the truth in love. We point out the wrongdoing because we love our brother or sister in Christ. Let's move to guideline number 3. Do not stay in resentment. One of the worst things we can do is to stay in resentment. This can poison our mind and heart and make it even more difficult to deal with a person who has hurt us. Finally, guideline number 4, seek help. If we fail to resolve the disagreement in private, then we can turn to someone who has godly wisdom and patience that could help us resolve the dispute. Let me summarize for you the 4 guidelines. First, praise in public, censure in private. Number 2, love should be the manner and the goal for the correction. Number 3, do not stay in resentment. And 4, seek help. Do you think this reflection is helpful? If it is, please click the share button and share to those that you think will benefit from this short reflection today. Thank you for listening. God bless you, and may the Lord keep you safe always.